Hello everybody, welcome back to FrankTwitterici.com. I wanted to touch on a topic that I don't know if I'll bring clarity to it, but wanted to touch on it. Last couple of weeks I've heard so much bad news of just so many bad things happening to good people. Whether it was drug addiction, overdose, or food, overdoing just bad food with elevated cholesterol, a heart attack. I heard of a cancer diagnosis. I mean, it's just been so many bad things I've been hearing happening to good people. And I guess why I want to do this is I just feel like everyone thinks that their body can take an enormous amount of abuse. And, you know, it can to a certain degree. But it's like, you know, simple math, right? I mean, if you're, I'll be 38 in July. So, if you're 37 going on 38 and you're still living like you're 20 and abusing your body every weekend with alcohol, recreational drugs, prescription drugs, if you're doing that and, you've been doing it for such a long time, it's Russian roulette. I mean, it's only a matter of time until the body gives out, and we see this time and time. I mean, there are people that can handle a certain type of lifestyle, alcohol consumption or drug consumption every day, and they think that they have it under control and they're fine. And then what do you know, lo and behold, one day they just take that one more drink or one more dose of something, and the body shuts down, liver shuts down, heart stops. It just never ends good. Over the years in the fitness industry, people who are abusing steroids or people just, going to doctors and getting hormones but abusing the hormones, that eventually will stop your body's production from producing the hormones naturally on its own. If you're overdoing the hormones, eventually it's going to lead to heart disease, high blood pressure, tumor growth. You see the other person that just eats fast food and lots of starches and lots of sugars, and then eventually their waistline is just expanding. Then they go to the doctor for their checkup or their physical, and they're type 2 diabetic with high blood pressure. Now they're leaving the doctor with 2 prescription medications. You see this happen time and time again. And the bottom line is, I do what I do for myself, and I try to teach other people as well. And it's not because I think I'm going to live forever. I mean, I can kick it tomorrow. But my main objective and goal is to enjoy the quality of my life, not the quantity. So by doing common sense things to feed the body and give it the proper fuel and nourishment and nutrients and minerals that it needs, I'm hoping that it will eliminate the risk of suffering later on in life and even in the present moment. It's just too taken for granted from people of what the body can take. And I was talking about the hormones. I mean, you look at like pro bodybuilders, right? I mean, there's so much abuse that they put their body through. Take the drugs out of the equation. Just the 6 to 8 meals a day of heavy protein, synthetic supplements. Eventually the kidneys are going to have issues. I mean, I've never heard of any pro bodybuilders who are retired now who don't have issues, internal issues. Forget the external issues of joint problems from lifting heavy, not recovering, adrenal fatigue, all that type of stuff, but just the internal issues of the organs and tumors and blood pressure and heart and cholesterol. It all connects. So that's kind of what I wanted to bring together here is don't take it for granted just because you lived a certain way for such a long time and think that my body can handle this. Eventually your body will give in. Now, you do hear, we hear of these stories too of someone who's 105 years old living in, Louisiana that smokes cigars every night and drinks brandy. and eats fast food. You know, there are exceptions to the rule, but, you know, just like 2 + 2 is 4, if you keep abusing your body, eventually your body will succumb to the abuse that you've put it through. And, you know, the lifespan of human beings is extending more and more and more as drugs advance and advance and advance. So as that's happening, the quality of people's lives is diminishing. Even though we're seeing a larger quantity of life, the quality is diminishing. So we have this much quality, but this longevity in life. So I don't want to sign up for that program at all. Not me. I want the quality to be the quantity of the life. Big difference. So that's pretty much it. If you know someone who is struggling with addiction through food, through cigarettes, through alcohol, through drugs, you know, another big headline in the news just a few weeks ago was Big Ange from the, I don't know, Mob Wives or something like that. I was reading an interview on her, and she was smoking cigarettes for 40 years, and boom, lung cancer, dead. May God rest her soul. But you know, if you keep doing that, I mean, I know people that have been smoking 15, 20, 25 years, and, you know, they're my age, so, you know, I'm worried about what is to come. You know, statistics show that it's not going to be a good outcome. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have not clicked the subscription button here on YouTube, please feel free to do so. You can find me on my website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And again, if you know someone that's dealing with any of these issues, please try to get them help, because at the end of the day, none of this from this type of abuse ever ends pretty or smoothly. So I want to thank you guys for your time. Please pass this video along. Peace and love.